Hi, Ann Novak here with the Career Center at the East Baton Rouge Parish Library. Today I want to walk you through how to apply for a job at Buc-ee's. And as soon as I take myself out of the picture, we will get started. So we're at Buc-ee's homepage, and now we're looking for something that says careers, join us, work with us. And Buc-ee's makes it very easy. It is right up here, and we click on careers. And we see how we can join the Buc-ee's family. It is well laid out. It even gives you a nice graphic right here about all the opportunities and especially how you can make a career at Buc-ee's and what that career progression is. It is very nicely done, very transparent. But we will go back to where we see apply to store. We click on that. And now we search because there's 302 jobs, but we don't want to work in Georgia nor in Missouri. So we want to search by location, and we want to work in Texas at the Baytown store. Excellent. So that's why we make our check mark here. And then we say view jobs, and it finds us 7 jobs at the Baytown location. Let's take a look at those 7. And today we want to apply for the deli/food service associate. So let's click on that. That opens up a job description. So you want to read the job description to see that that is really what you want to do. And the nice thing here, staying with the theme of transparency, is right up top, it tells you exactly what they will pay and what the benefits are. Nicely done. So we will click on apply and get started. So you see here, we have the option of autofill with resume. That is what we recommend for everybody to do because it will make your life easier. However, we will choose apply manually without a resume for demonstration purposes to show you the long version of how to do it. So we click on apply manually. And now we have to create an account since we have never applied with Buc-ee's before. We apply today as our good friend Jane Public. So her email is janeqpublic1976@gmail.com. We will create a password. And then we will repeat this password. And we will create an account. All right, here you see the steps of the application, and that is what we will follow now. So, how did you hear about us? Let's see the options. Company website, that's exactly how we learned about it. Have you previously worked for Buc-ee's? No, Jane has not. She is in the US. Jane. So now we have to fill out all the fields that have this asterisk. The ones that don't, like middle name, we can leave free. And if you had uploaded your resume up front, all these fields would be pre-populated with the information on your resume. That's why we recommend normally to do it that way. But we will keep filling things out. Her address is Boulevard in Baytown. That is Texas. There we go. Zip code 77520. Phone number. That is our phone number here at the Career Center. And we do save and continue. Now we have to add the work experience manually. Again, if you had uploaded a resume, this would all be pre-populated. So Jane previously was a sandwich artist at Subway. And I did not make up this title of sandwich artist. That's what Subway calls their employees. The location you see is not required, but since it was in Baytown as well, we put it there. Oops, not in Batstown. So she no longer works there. Jane started working at Subway in January of 24, and she quit in January of 25. The role description is also not required, but since it's closely related to this job that we're applying for here, it is recommended that you write a role description. So Jane made sandwiches according to customers' wishes. She operated the cash register. She prepped food, and she kept the store clean and sanitized. And she provided excellent customer service. All of these skills and tasks are highly relevant to the job of food and deli associate that she is applying for here at Buc-ee's. So if you had another job to add, you would click on add another and follow these same steps. For Jane, this is the only job she's had, so we are just leaving it as at that. Now we have to add her education. Jane has an associate's degree from Baton Rouge Community College. Oops, it didn't like the school. Let's try this again. Hit enter, there it goes. So you have to hit enter for the search feature. Now it has it. The degree is an associate's. Field of study is really not relevant, so we can leave all these fields free. She does not have another degree, so this is it. Now, as you see, we have the opportunity again to upload a resume. And yes, again, we recommend you do that, but we will not. We will work through it the long way. She will also not add her LinkedIn URL. And instead, we will save and continue and move on manually. So now we have some application questions that need to be answered. Yes, Jane is over 18. And yes, she is willing to work holidays and weekends because she knows if she says yes, she is more likely to be hired since Buc-ee's is open on holidays and weekends. She does have transportation. She really could start in a few days. So we say on Thursday. She would like to work full-time, and her preferred shifts would be either this one or this one. Of course, you would put in the shifts that you prefer and the hours that you want to work. Jane is really flexible. She can work any day of the week because, again, that will most likely increase her chances of being hired and getting shifts. So now there are more questions. Yes, Jane can stand that long and she can lift. And she absolutely would keep a professional appearance, including neat hair and eyebrows and neat fingernails. Absolutely, yes. So we save and continue. Jane has not been convicted of any felonies. Save and continue. Now we have to check this box or we cannot Continue. Okay, now we take an assessment, but when you click on here, it's really not a traditional assessment, but instead it is a link to the Work Opportunity Tax Credit Questionnaire, which you will find in absolutely every online application you fill out. So we have to redo the address. The Social Security number, we are making one up because Jane is a made-up person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She is, yes, she is under 40. She was born on July 4th, 1998. She has not worked for Buc-ees. And now we have to click on Make Selections and answer more questions. She has not served in the military and nobody in her household has received any of these payments. Now, of course, you answer the questions in the way that they're correct for you and your family. So if you received any of these questions, if you've served in the military, then of course you will answer yes to those questions. No, and she has not been unemployed, and no felony, and no referral from a workforce agency. Okay, so we submit this. Done. Now you're not done with the application. You are only done with filling out the Work Opportunity Tax Credit Questionnaire. So we have to click on this. And now we're in the review stage. You see in the last stage of the Buc-ees application. So we strongly recommend that you go through all of these questions and your answers again. You see that it's all correct. And when you see that everything is correct, you hit submit. And now we're actually done. The application has been submitted. Thank you for following along with this video. If you liked this, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.